of Egypt, has been a Karate1 gold medalist and silver medalist, competed in both. He competed, in Paris, but he didn't get to the medals there. Nicola Sekot of Germany, just 20 years of age. He's done both of the previous Premier Leagues this season, but no medals yet. Perhaps today's the day that things change for him.
I think sometimes the young athletes so concentrate about the medal and cannot open all the skills during the fight. But maybe it will be changed after they take a medal from the K1.
Yeah, that kind of pressure cooker releases once the first medal arrives. How would you, with your experience, Irina, how would you, what advice would you give to them to try to overcome that?
In my story, I get my first gold medal in K1. In the first K1, I take participation.
Right.
So I cannot.
Yes, so it doesn't relate so much.
Yeah, but I understand how the pressure is coming. But I think during the fight, you need to thinking about the fight and about how to win every moment you see during the fight, and the medal will come, of course.
Yes.
So for me, I never concentrate about the medal during my competition.
I focus on the bout that you're engaged in.
I try to focus on the moment.
Sound advice. Now that first point has gone to Mohammed, who will take the Senchu as well. That was a strong counter punch from the attack from Sekot. Such fast legs. Kicking ability. I was going to say the kicking ability of the athletes over the last 8-9 years has just changed so much.
I think because the rules are changed also. The rules change and the fight also change because of rules, because they take off this throw with the two hands.
Yes, yep.
And so you need to be more activity with your leg, with your hands, more kick, more punch.
Oh, that was close, wasn't it?
A lot of actions like for heavyweight fight. Oh, it was good.
Fast. That kick to the body. He did the Ashibarai sweep and then threw in that Chudan roundhouse kick off the back leg.
But I can hear it even in the
yes.
airport.
Yeah, it was a powerful kick, wasn't it? Yeah, of course, brings him right back into it with 21 seconds left. Sekot now leading 2 points to 1. He'll take the warning rather than allow his opponent to get the opportunity to score. That's his second yellow warning. Video request from the coach.
Let's see.
Sekot didn't want to go off the tatami and Mohammed made that attack. which of the images is going to give the best view of the technique?
I think the coach just want to use a card like to help the athlete, but this was not a perfect score from the Egyptian guy.
There was a punch just there, but it didn't look, it was difficult to see whether it was a really good quality technique.
By hands it's so difficult, so easy to miss during this tough fight, so
Yes.
maybe better to use it by leg, it's more clear.
Well, I'm not sure what's being reviewed there because there was nothing happening on the screens, so perhaps the decision had already been made. Seemed to be taking quite a bit of time. So it's a video review for Red, who is trailing by 1 point, but they do, Mohammed does have the Senchu. I don't know if there's an issue with the video review technical equipment. It's always possible, of course. But sometimes, as you say, that the video review request is tactical. Sometimes it's for a good score. Sometimes the judges don't give the score, but the coach is in the best position, or the athlete feels that there was a score. But VR or video review has supporters and those who are against it. In some sports, football, for example, there are people, some agree, some disagree, and here it's been rejected, but it took forever to say no in this instance, didn't it? It took a long time.
Yes. And also sometimes it can change the passion of athletes.
Yeah, because the temperature of the match changes.
Yes.
And with only a few seconds left now, the video review was called for, but the judges have gone for the score. And that's a 2-point score for Nekot.
Okay, it's 3 seconds left, and I think
But you're right, that the temperature of and the energy of the match changes if it takes too long. This is where the video review is being called.
tactical video review.
Yes, I think so. I think so. Because, and here's the example of it. The video review is taking the passion out of the match. It stops the match. It calms it down. And it gives the player a chance to restart. Come back to the center of the area and restart. All of that takes time. But it's part of the game.
Yes, it's rules, and we play by the rules.
Correct?
I think we're talking with judge about that. So, like, we have a rules and we can use the rules, and they like playing game with us. Like, yes, we know the good athletes like you every time want to find the way in the rules, inside the rules, how to can little break them, but legal.
Well, yeah, because I think if you break the rules, you get penalised. If you use the rules to their best advantage, that's not breaking the rules. That's clever tactic.
Yes, I agree with you.
Again, in other sports, sometimes you'll see teams that will waste time doing all sorts of things because it's eating up valuable seconds. Karate is no different. This is sport at the highest level. and the athletes and the coaches are so experienced, they know exactly what they have to do right on that knife edge of complying
Yes,
with the rules.
like I told you, use all the opportunity you have
Yes.
to win.
Yes. That was a good counter punch.
Yeah, sometimes it can be great performance, sometimes it's good tactics, sometimes it's a chance also to win.
But you know,
I know.
Irina, nobody says, oh, the Olympic champion, oh yes, they won the Olympic gold medal, but they only won by 1 point. Nobody says that. The history tells you this person was Olympic champion. This person was 3 times world champion.
I agree with you.
That's
the
what
champion
history tells
is
us.
champion.
The champion's the champion. They wouldn't be the champion if they broke the rules, or if they couldn't score points, or if they weren't the best. Moving on to our next bronze medal bout. And we're staying with the male plus 84 kilogram. And this is a bout between Kazakhstan and Japan. Yuka, 7 Yuko, 1 Wasari, 1 Ippon on the way through to the bronze medal bout. Utah has had 1 gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze in the Karate1 Premier League, but at minus 75 kilograms.
Interesting story.
Yes, yeah. So come up different weight divisions, may be competing at an under 21 level, changing weights, but still successful athletes.
Yeah, sometimes it's good decision and can help you to achieve more and more.
But he has been a world bronze medalist at minus 84 kilograms, so it's working for him. His opposition, Diaz Anabekov of Kazakhstan, was 3rd in the Karate1 Premier League in Paris. Could be an interesting match between these two athletes. Mori, 30 years of age. You have a preference other than your own weight division, of course. Any other weight divisions that you like to watch in particular?
Of course, minus 75 of Male Kumite, and also minus 84. And all I like to all
and plus 84 and minus.
Actually, the heavyweight division I didn't watch because it directly after my category.
Okay.
But let's watch now.
Attempt of leg sweep there from Mori. The referee going to invoke a passivity warning now. So they're both sort of half throwing the technique, but they're reluctant to commit. There was a punch to the body there from Mori.
Classic Japanese punch.
Good counter punch from Mori, but the first punch from Anabekov.
Surprise. Usually the Gyakutsuki Chuden is for sure for Japanese.
Yes, so it'll be interesting to watch this as the video review. So Anabekov has taken that point, but the senchu hasn't been given until the video review is complete. They were both very good techniques, and we see 1 point each, no senchu.
Yeah, when it's clear point, the video review pass very fast.
Good, strong front hand punch from
Good explosion.
Anabekov. Doesn't have to make contact, can be within 5 centimeters and still score, but it had all the other qualities needed.
Good timing, no reaction from Japanese, and it's point for judge.
I think with the new scoring system, electronic system, the judges are seated away from the tatami behind the screen, so you have no idea what judge scores what from an athlete's point of view now, do you? So you don't feel that you have to influence anybody in particular?
Yeah, I think it's good changes. And now I understand that the judges clearly can watch everything on the tatami, even they are
yes, slightly away behind
the tatami.
And this, when we talked about 2-second delays, there was obviously both went straight away, and so there are 2 points given, one each side.
So only Senshu.
18 seconds still to go. Anabekov leading with that senchu, and there's a point for red. Last 7 seconds now. Mori needs to
Good
stand his ground.
concentration
I can afford to take a
by
step.
Japanese.
Yes.
I like the work he did.
Still 1.9 seconds on the clock. The graphic shows 2 seconds, but it's actually 1.9 seconds. On the official scoreboard you see at the back of the screen. Oh, that was very close indeed. Not quite close enough, because it is.
But maybe
video review request.
oh,
This would be interesting to see. Certainly worth looking for. Mori was about to celebrate.
no, it was too far.
It slips through.
Look at the
Yeah.
screen.
No score. Worth calling though.
But sometimes athletes start nervous in the end and want to make Ippon or Vasari, but now for Kazakhstan, he need just 1 point because he has a Senshu.
Yes.
So 4-4 will be enough for him.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
maybe sometimes just easy point
Yes.
can
Yeah.
help you to win. But I can understand sometimes you won't just finish with some spectacular technique.
So for your training regime, will you be back in the dojo when you go home straight away, or will you give yourself a rest for a few days and recover?
No, straight away we will continue to prepare our preparation because competition have take a lot of time. You need to travel 1 day before registration and registration day, and after 3 days of competition, and it's enough time, and also 1 day back, so 1 week travel.
And the European Championships are only around the corner, really, aren't they? It's only 2 weeks away.
But actually I didn't know if I will participate there or no.
Oh, okay.
So
Is
now
that from a choice, or is that selection, or you're not so sure yet? But maybe you will know when you get back. You'll find out and make a decision.
Yeah, we will see. We talk with our federation and we will see. But now I concentrate on the Karate1 in Morocco. Okay, now the final bout.
Avancini, 7th in Paris, 5th in Hangzhou. Matteo Avancini wearing the red colours for Italy up against Tariq Mahmoud of Egypt, the grand winner. There's the gold on the shoulders of Mahmoud. Mahmoud was first in Paris, he was third in Hangzhou, so he's doing really well as a grand winner for this season also.
Of course, I think they fight not first time each other.
They know each other, don't they?
So sometimes the good athletes can show the perfect fight, but sometimes it's only tactical fight.
Yes, nobody wants to give that first point away. Well, very little happening in this particular bout at this particular time, coming up to the halfway stage. And the referees, if they did have to go through a decision, wouldn't have a great deal to decide upon, would they, at the moment? That can all change in the blink of an eye in karate mind.
Sometimes worrying is not enough
to get action.
Get action.
Yes. See here, one or two whistles coming from the audience, getting a little frustrated. There's 2/3 of the bout gone and nothing happening, nothing to call between either of these. Now there are 4 potential warnings, 3 Chui, Hansoku Chui, and the next would be Hansoku. What if we took one of them away and had fewer warnings? Instead of having 3 Chui, only have 2 Chui. There's a point. 2 points from Mahmoud. Interesting, because from doing nothing, suddenly decides to make that explosive attack. So could that be part of the strategy to just slow the thinking process of Avancini and then quickly to attack?
And waste a lot of the time, so now
yes. Video review from the coach of Avancini, but as you say, 2.5 minutes of not doing anything. I don't need to attack. If he has the confidence to know that I can just score a point when I want to,
yeah,
why do I want to give up all that energy unnecessarily? Maybe that's the thought.
But we didn't know what's going on inside the athlete. Sometimes maybe it's strategy, sometimes maybe not good recovery from yesterday fight.
Yes, yes.
So he don't have a lot of power just to...
Fatigue, could be.
Take 3 minutes.
Video review has been rejected. .30 seconds left to go. Mahmoud leading 3 points to 0. Avancini now trying to get back in contention. Going a very fast front hand attack.
It's the Egyptian style Kizani.
So fast as well, isn't he? And he goes for that front hand punch into the last 5 seconds. Avancini trying all he can as we go down to time up, and a very solid win after that. First 2 minutes, 30 seconds, not a great deal going on. Last 30 seconds, he decided to open up and just get back to winning ways.
you can see the fight like that. I also don't like to fight like that if you spend a lot of time and it's not interesting to watch, but it's a sport and also it can be reason of it. Maybe yesterday fights was so tough.
Yes.
And maybe really not enough recovery.
You know, we watched the match here. For us, for people watching, you want entertainment. You want to have lots of scores, lots of excitement, lots of drama. For the athlete, you want a gold medal.
Yes.
There's a difference, a big difference.
And what's your opinion? What is the more important? To be very spectacular athletes, but with not best result, but
absolutely.
Good result.
People, you know, you wouldn't want people to say, oh, he was a fantastic person, but he never won anything. He was really entertaining, but this person won everything. So, you know, it's about sport. The objective is to come away with a win. How you win within the rules is entirely up to you. Sometimes it's exciting and flamboyant. You watch Al Jafari and Badawi. Now those two have entertained the world with some amazing fights. But in this championship,